Yeah, so on Sunday I tried to not hassle. I'm an Indian. I'm ashamed of you. So I gave him a warning beforehand. I said, I'm not. I didn't, I felt like I looked like I was bullying him, but I'm not, because the thing is, this guy is constantly harassing me, and although he looks like a little snowflake, he's not. He is a pretty much of a. He's pretty quite vicious in his kind of attacks on you constantly, on me particular. And so in the beginning I was like, all right. When I went in there, if you see my video, I said I'm not going to really go after him. I warned him as well. I said, look, let's have a bit of a truce, and I left it at that. Throughout the day he was hassling me and going, you can hear in a lot of the videos, he's in the background going, Raj, why do you support Tommy Robinson? Raj, why are you racist? Raj. So ignored it, ignored it, ignored it, ignored it, ignored it. Then he said something that, I cannot accept, because he said the Sikhs are Sikhs are clowns, and that in Bollywood we are seen as clowns. And that wasn't an attack against me, but against Sikhs as a people. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on camera the first time, but I think he repeated it later. And so I had to literally kind of respond to that. And yeah, I was a little bit brutal. I don't think it's right for people to say that Sikhs are clowns, because we're not. One of the things we are the backbones of India. The Punjab is the breadbasket of India. Punjab is the military backbone of India. Without the Punjab and the Sikhs in particular, India would have been conquered by Pakistan long ago. So even the Pakistani generals that had a war with India even admitted to this, that the Sikh regiments, which are the highest decorated regiments in the Indian army, are also, we only make up 1% of the population, but make up 15% of the army. And nearly all the wars, including in Bangladesh and the wars in 1972 and other ones, have been heavily influenced by the Sikhs. So if we are clowns, then what are you for having us protect you? Then you must be the biggest clowns out of everybody. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try and stay away from him a little bit, because I'm getting a bit fed up of it, if I'm being honest here. But you will see every video. And one of the other things he said, which I thought was pretty below the belt, in one of the videos when I was talking to Sarah, he goes in the background, "Oh, Raj, you got Asperger's syndrome." He calls it Asperger's. But it was kind of like, alright, yeah, I'm on the autistic spectrum, big deal. I'm not very far down there at the moment. When I was younger, I was. So, what has that got to do with it? Like, I think he displays autistic traits, if I'm being honest. I'd like to find out if he's been diagnosed. Because he's very, very obsessive, repetitive, and that is a trait of autism. I've had that trait, and I still do to a certain degree. The other thing is that it's unbelievable that in the 21st century, I'm an Indian. He's got a bag around his phone. Now, in the 21st century, phones are waterproof. And so why he's walking around with a blue bag trying to get his phone from not being wet? I think he thinks that the phone's going to blow up. Like, it's unbelievable. And underneath the phone later on, I found out he had a case around it as well. So please, you're going to see the footage and you're going to think, oh, Raj is being out of order. Watch all the videos and you will hear I'm an Indian in the background saying something like, oh, what about this? What about India? But one thing he will never do, let me say this to you, and you'll never see a video that I've seen so far. He will never criticize Muslims. Ever. I've never seen one single video where he's heckling Muslims. Do you know why? Because he's shit scared of them. He will refuse to do it, but he will attack me and he'll attack everybody else. So hopefully he'll grow your backbone and stop being a Jawal with a rat and become a Sher, which is a lion, which is what the Sikhs are. We are Shers. We are lions. We are not clowns. The only reason the Indian government and the Bollywood is trying to portray us as clowns because they fear us and they are trying to suppress us. So enjoy the video, but please put this into context. And can I just say, Indians have moved on from using carrier bags to protect phones and stuff like that. This is just an Indian that thinks he's living in the 16th century. The other thing is, let me say one thing. He's always calling me a coon and Uncle Tom, but this guy does not even know what the Bhagavad Gita is, Sanskrit, Indus Valley Civilization, Rig Vedas, anything about his own faith, and anything about Indian history. All he knows is that I'm an Indian, I'm ashamed of you, and he fantasizes over maps. That's it. Maps of India. That's all he knows. Enjoy the video, and I'm gonna probably leave him alone for a bit because I'm fed up with him. If I'm being honest, with you. Anyway, take care. Did you see my video about little I'm an Indian with his porn collection?
Oh, when did that go? You put me in your videos, you're making me famous.
Yeah, I know. I don't get any money anyway, man. I do it for fun. But the thing is that I'm going to try and be nice to I'm an Indian because I feel like I'm picking on him all the time. But he's such a little prick. He's always heckling. What people don't realise, yeah, is you see him and you think, oh, what a sweet boy. But he heckles one of the worst hecklers. Every time I'm in a crowd, he's going, I'm ashamed of you, in the corner. So what can I do, man? I'll give him a chance today and I'll say, look, bro, stop being I'm an Indian, I'm ashamed of you for one day, and let's do a cruise.
He may have changed his opinion, you never know.
He might, but after that porn collection of Indian maps,
Easy.
Indian maps, you know, we know what he's into now, so maybe we can like give him a little Indian map and sit him over there. Yeah, shall we do that? I'm gonna walk about a bit, bro.
Apophilia.
Alright, today, yeah, I went into the park and I said to myself, I'm not gonna pick on my little Indian
Don't hide.
And what happened? He said the Sikh are a clown race. Now I'm gonna put my little kind of what I call truce down, yeah. And look at this guy saying the Sikhs are clown. Just give me a minute though. Let me try and get some freaking. Dude, I was trying to give you a truce, yeah.
No, but we're just talking, man.
Dude, let me say something to you, yeah. You can't go around here saying to me that Sikhs are clowns. What's gonna happen to you, you little Indian?
You're a clown.
What's gonna happen to you?
You're a clown.
What do you think's gonna happen to you? I draw the line at certain things here. If you want me to be a grade A prick, and I tried to be nice to you today.
No, but Raj, we have a
What is this?
That's a camera.
This is a camera. Look at his camera.
Take out your umbrella.
Only an Indian would do that. Only an Indian would do that with the camera. I tried to do a truce with him, but he's so rude. How's it going? You right?
What? How are you, Raj? You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm trying to get rid of this guy.
Hole in it. I've been trying to get rid of it for weeks. How's yours? How's your boyfriend? Why are you filming a plastic man?
I'm banging my
Will that be an interesting film?
Oh, is this what I'm doing?
Talk back.
I am sick and tired of I'm an Indian.
Raj, if someone says anything like you have to debate, some things you don't like.
But why are you always in the background saying, Raj, why are you a racist? Why are you under the white man? Why are you a coon? Why are you this? There's only so much that you can say. You've got the same argument over and over again.
Why are you a clown?
I'm a clown because I'm your clown. I don't mind, as long as I'm not an Indian. As long as I'm not an Indian. I'd rather be a clown than an Indian. I'm a Punjabi Sikh, yeah? If you are the type of Indian that gets conquered around 1 billion times.
Raj, are you proud?
See these guys here? See these guys here? If it wasn't for the Sikhs on the border, they'd go with one man and one tank and conquer India.
Well, then past my bedtime.
How can you call divide and conquer when we was never united? I'm not united. Who are united with me? Are you Pakistani? Have you ever been united with me? No. I'm saying to you, yeah.
Are you talking nationally?
No, what I'm trying to say is that I have a lot of people coming over and say, oh, we'll walk around, so you've got to be with me. I don't go by that. I go by your ideology. What do you think? Just because you've got the same skin color, I'm not going to just be, oh, we're bros.
We're good people, man.
Do you understand how that is backwards? You're using this, oh, divide and conquer. Divide or what? When you're saying that, let's clarify. When you're saying Sikhs are seen as clowns, what do you mean? What do you mean? No. You need to explain to me. No, what do you? Yeah, as what?
You have a stereotype, like you portray Sikhs as clowns. Like your look, your support for Tommy Robinson.
No, you're talking about me now. You're doing an ad hominem on me. I'm doing an ad hominem attack on me. You're talking about a Sikh community. No. Just off camera, you said the Sikhs are looked as clowns. You didn't say Raj was looked as a clown. And then you referenced Bollywood.
So you explain yourself why Sikhs, who are 1% of the country, make up 15% of the army that is defending on the border and has got the most decorated regiment in the whole of India. And even the Pakistan generals have said when they went to war with India, if it wasn't for the Sikh regiment, this little Indian would have been conquered in a day.
Easy, Raj, easy.
And that's from their own generals. So explain how a Sikh's clowns then. The clowns that you're calling clowns are defending your country. They're going, give me an example of them. No. You said Sikhs, not in the park. You're referencing my people. No. You said my. You didn't say Raj. Did he say Raj? No. Did he say Raj? Or did he say Sikhs? He said Sikhs, so you're referencing my people. Now come on. Do it. Do it. I do. Now let me say something, yeah. Only an Indian, yeah, will do this with a camera. Only an Indian. Show your face. The 21st century. And this is what this Indian's walking around with. Where's the hole on that freaking thing? No, he calls Sikhs clowns. I went into the park today being polite. Oh, I was going to be nice to him. Oh, come on.
Right. Have you finished? Right, let me explain something to you. Right, now you in the park, you said Sikhs, you put yourself in.
No, you said Sikhs are clowns. You didn't say Raj is a clown. You said Sikhs are clowns. And Hollywood, Bollywood shows Sikhs as clowns. So you're referencing a people. Stop backtracking. Stop backtracking and being a dua and be a banda for once. You know what the word banda means? A man. This is the guy here who is supposed to be from India, Indian background, that doesn't know what the Rig Vedas are, doesn't know what the Mahabharata is, doesn't know any of the Indus Valley civilization, knows nothing but calls me and What is the Mahabharata?
Nothing in there.
What is the Mahabharata?
Yeah,
so this is a guy here that knows no history of his own country, but calls me and Uncle Tom. What is Sanskrit? What is Sanskrit? No. Because
Writing in sand.
Hold on, before you said last week I'm speaking gobbledygook when I'm speaking Punjabi. What is gobbledygook? Is it butt ding ding that you speak? What is it?
Self-hating.
Tell me what is Sanskrit? No, answer it because you're going. No. You need to establish. You need to establish that you are proud of being Indian first.
You love the sound of your voice.
Of course I do. I'm a narcissist. What do you expect?
So you're 24-hour recording yourself.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, but ain't you gonna let no one explain?
Well, go on and talk, but be truthful though. Stop being a little coward and tell me what you said before.
It's like a drama show, yeah.
If you shut up for 5 minutes.
Yeah, go on. Oh, he's growing some balls. Would he do it to his Muslim masters? No, he won't. Come on.
Basically, Raj, now you're saying about you on YouTube are representing the Sikhs.
No, you said, let me rephrase, because off camera, when I wasn't recording, you said, Sikhs are clowns, not Raj, and you said Sikhs in Bollywood are shown as clowns. You did not say Raj is a clown. So repeat, now be a man and say what you said off camera and let's talk. Be a banda, you know what banda means instead of a chua? Can you understand butt ding ding? Can you understand butt ding ding? He calls Punjabi gobbledygook. Is it gobbledygook? What's more racist, yeah? A white person saying, if you said my language, yeah? If you said my language is gobbledygook, would that be racist?
He don't stop.
He called my language gobbledygook. When I was speaking Punjabi, he called it gobbledygook.
Yeah, but when you speak English, that's also gobbledygook. You're not gonna say.
No. An Indian saying that, he said it specifically because he said your white audience can't understand gobbledygook.
Can I get a word in there?
Go on, far away. Go on. Come on.
Can you be quiet for 2 minutes?
I'll be quiet for you. I'm an Indian with a little. Look at that look at that.
Right, 2 minutes, Raj. 2 minutes.
Dude, I can't take you seriously with a bag on your camera.
I'll count 1 minute. At least 1 minute.
Dude, you're embarrassing yourself, man. Do you know this bag here? They used to do that in the 70s, man. This is freaking 21st century.
1 minute, Raj.
Yes, take the bag off. Your phone is waterproof. This ain't Indian technology. Indian technology is gonna blow up. It's like. He's got an Indian phone
Raj,
without a bag on it. It's gonna
Raj,
go
you're on
boom.
fire, man. You're on fire.
Why have you take the bag off? It's not gonna blow up.
Come on, come on.
Right, Raj, right, we've got 1 minute, yeah? 1 minute. Let's see if you can be quiet for 1 minute.
I will be quiet.
Right.
I'm tired of you, man.
Right, Raj, now you representing Sikhs, right? Because you put yourself on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you're wearing traditional Sikh clothes.
This is traditional Asian clothes.
8 seconds.
8 seconds.
8 seconds.
All right, we'll get somewhere. 4
Yeah,
seconds,
go on.
8 seconds.
Go on, go on.
Right, can we try it now?
Yeah, let's start again. Let's start again.
Right, let's start again, man. Time it.
I'm gonna stop it exactly 59 seconds, so we have to start again.
59 seconds is good, man. Right? So basically, you're representing Sikhs, right, with your traditional clothes, and then when you go around chasing people around the park.
Oh, sorry, man. Thanks a lot.
But you're seen
I thought you
as
were
a
trying to beat me
clown.
up, dude.
Right, you're seen as a clown. Now, under Asian people, you don't want to put the stereotype that Sikhs are seen as clowns.
Yeah.
Because you know, you watch Hollywood, you watch Bollywood movies,
Yeah.
and you understand about the psychology.
He assumes I watch Bollywood movies.
How many minutes is that?
25 seconds.
25 seconds.
Start again,
We're
start
improving.
again. Start again.
25 seconds, 25 seconds.
Go on, Karen.
Right, so basically, under stereotype as Asians, you know where Asian people, they stereotype other Asians.
Yeah.
So basically, you're seen as a clown.
Yeah.
Now you're perpetuating that clownish kind of behaviour. So when people
Yeah.
watch you on YouTube, they see
Yeah.
that you, because you represent Sikhs, they see Sikhs as clowns.
All right.
So you shouldn't be a clown.
Yeah.
You should respect your culture and your Sikh. You should be proud, and you shouldn't be like acting like a clown.
Can I talk? Now this is coming from a person that doesn't know what the Mahabharata is, doesn't know what Sanskrit is, doesn't know what the Indus Valley civilization is, doesn't know what the Rig Vedas is,
Ouch,
doesn't
ouch.
know anything about Indian history,
Ouch.
calls Punjabi gobbledygook,
Ouch.
yeah, doesn't even know, yeah, that your India, yeah, is going to be conquered, yeah, with one tank by the Pakistanis, yeah, if the Sikhs are not on the border. So what are you talking about, yeah? I as a Sikh, yeah, have got more balls than you could ever get. What, you are is a chua, yeah? A chua is a rat. I'm a sheed, a lion. This is why when you're by yourself, you're a little pussy. When you're in a group, you're mouthing off all day. So who's a clown? And he's got, look at this goddamn thing. Indian technology. A bag, yeah, 21st century, yeah, Indian technology. This is the best you got up with. Instead of waterproofing your phone, you have to put a bag around it. Go back to India and get a proper phone. I'm an Indian.
The mic is just dropped.
I'm ashamed of you, I'm an Indian. That's enough.
What I'm saying to you is, you represent
I can't do any more, man. You know he's doing my brain in now. I tried to be nice to the guy, and he's talking so much shit. How can you have... Can I say something, yeah? And this is on a serious note now, yeah? You walking around with a bag on a phone, yeah, is embarrassing to the Asian community. Please take it off. This is what people used to do, like the uncles used to wear like a bag on top of their turban. This is 21st century. We have phones that are waterproof. He's got a hole in this somewhere. Where is the hole? Where's the hole? Oh my God, look. Please, not all Indians are like this. Asians have moved on. We got phones that are waterproof.
I mean, if it's covered up, how are you going to take any pictures?
Basically, Raj.
Did you cover it? It's gonna have a blue thing on top.
Raj, stop acting like a clown.
Look, I'm gonna say something to you. Yeah. Can I say something? Can I say something to you? At least I can embarrass my culture because I know it. You know nothing about your culture. You can't embarrass something you don't know nothing about.
Are you talking about modern
Tell
India?
me, are you a Hindu? Are you? No, I'm talking about you have a history which is 7,000 years ago. Oh, so you're always talking about the British Raj. How far back can your dimwit brain go? How far back can your dimwit brain go? That Indian brain of yours. How far back?
The British started.
So it can only go up to the British 200 years. After that, it's a blank slate.
The British started.
Everything else after, before that, is gone. You can't think of anything. So you can't understand what your Indian history is about the Bhagavad Gita and the Rig Vedas and the Sanskrit and all this beautiful stuff from India. You know nothing about that. To you, it's... Yeah. All right. I'm going to be merciful, yeah. I'm going to be merciful.
Raj, stop acting like a clown, alright?
Can I say something? I don't hate you, yeah. If I hated you, let me say something. If I hated this guy, yeah. Let me say, if I hated this guy, yeah, this guy would be finished. All I'm doing is just trolling you. I'm just trolling you, dude.
What's the point? What's the point?
Can I ask you a question? Can I patent that bag? You know what a patent is?
Put the bag over your phone.
Patent. Oh, did you hear that? Fine, that's fine. But did you see that? Did you see that? Yes, this little Indian.
Again?
Yeah. Can I say something? Oh my God. I tried to leave him alone. Yeah.
Sort you out. Imran Khan will sort you out.
You're a fan of Imran Khan?
Huh?
You're a fan of Imran Khan?
He loves Tommy Robinson.
Big up Tommy Robinson.
Oh, here we go.
Well, he hasn't done anything yet, has he?
Big up Tommy Robinson.
Why do you like Tommy Robinson so much?
Oh my God. I've had
He
this.
hates Asians.
It's like we.
He hates
You know what?
brown
Yeah,
people, he hates black people.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Can I ask you
You
something?
fan of Imran Khan?
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask you something? Am I in reincarnation? Because I'm having the same conversation I had last week and the week before. So reincarnation has been proved. Oh, look at this little Indian. What's in there? It's a potato. I started even recording.
Since Pakistan was finally...
Oh my! He wasn't even recording.
It's raining. It says to stop. Right,
Did you hear that? He said he couldn't record because it was raining.
Yeah, that phone's not even working.
Oh, I can't do no more.
You're Sikh heritage.
What do I do?
You're Sikh heritage.
What do I do? Look.
Like a clown.
Look what he's doing, man.
Right,
I'm trying. Look, everyone can see I'm trying to walk away, but look.
Can you honour your Sikh heritage?
God. Oh! You're not up on the huck. Why'd you always run like that? Oh!
Raj, but stop acting like a clown.
It's.
Stop acting
Oh,
like
is he
a clown.
recording? Saeed! I'm doing it very slowly though. Saeed! Ali Diva's black dog.
Why are you Sikh guys? Why are you pulling people around and acting like a clown?
I am trying to.
Stop acting like a clown and pulling people around. Why do you do that, Raj? Look, you should respect your Sikh heritage and you should support the brown people.
I can't wait till night time to get my I'm an Indian at dark in this.
Raj, but why do you do this? What's your plan? Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
These two. Oh, tell me. Come, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat.
Raj, why are you pulling people around
These
for?
two guys have got such smiley faces. They're like Abdul Hakim. I could be mates with them outside. Yeah, I've got to say one thing about these guys, yeah. At least they're honest about the Sharia. Because a lot of people try and sugarcoat that crazy Sharia.
Sharia is complicated,
Sharia's
man.
never come into the UK,
You
man.
like it when you hate it.
Over my dead body. You're mad.
Right,
Bullshit.
Sharia-
No way. No way.
Raj, you're gonna stop.
Never, 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 never. One man army. I'm not having Sharia in this country. You mad? I believe in evolution. I think
Because Darwin said it, which is
because
theory.
it's
Do you
and I
think
believe that
evolution
humans
because
come from
Darwin said it?
Africa. I think that's the most common sense kind of theory at the moment. It may-
Where do you think human beings come from?
God created us.
One thing, God.
And we don't believe in God, we know God.
Raj,
We don't believe God. We know
Let's
God.
get, let's get. I want to make him famous.
How do you know
Raj, you don't
God?
think it comes from India?
How do we know God did it?
Yeah, how do you know God?
God.
Because messengers came down and told us.
Everything's about India.
And they
Everything.
proved
We can
that
talk
they were
about
messengers.
we can talk about NASA and space. India.
How do you know that is what I'm saying.
Oh, so is that easy?
We're talking about evolution now.
It's basically Sikh is a way of being. I
Evolution
think
of
it's all from
Sikhism.
Buddhism than anything.
So, where did, so the information that God is from God.
He couldn't have me taught that because at that time,
Focus,
the
Raj.
mainstream thesis was
God.
that, like, basically, like.
Where's that little bag you had on that? That Indian bag. Remember that carrier bag that you had?
In reality, what is correct?
The blue one.
He had no technology. He thought his phone was going to blow up. So he had a big bag
How
around
could he
it.
have corrected the mistake of that time?
Something like you would do in the
You know that
70s.
there
You know
are
when you see
very,
these little Indian
there are
uncles with
discrepancies
like bags
in
on their
what
heads and stuff when
your-
it's
in what
raining.
your prophet
He
said
was
about
doing that in the
the
21st century on a phone. It's
You know
waterproof.
that? Have you not
Indian
researched
technology, that's the problem.
the scientific, the
I am
scientific
Indian as well.
I'm from the Indian subcontinent, but I'm
papers on
Punjabi.
how babies are
Well,
formed.
you're still the same people.
I believe that
Juxtaposed
the
and how your
people of the
prophet said it.
north,
I mean,
yeah,
there were scientists,
are more
who were
what I
experts in
call,
reality.
let's say, a martial race, more warrior style, more militaristic. Yeah, because we only make up 1% of the population, but make up 50% of the army.
Why is he getting oppressed?
Every single major victories and stuff involved the Sikhs. All of the most of the medals and the highest decorated regiments are Sikhs. Not these guys.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm saying you're still the same people.
No, well, it's like you saying that you're Somali, no? It's like you saying someone from Somalia is exactly the same as somebody from, say, Nigeria.
You would have to prove God.
We have such a massive distance between us. He lives all the way down the bottom here, and I'm right at the top. We have a different climate, a different
So
culture.
what is that then?
We don't.
If you can't prove something, what is it called?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
No, you can't prove it. What's it called?
Of course,
Call it what?
there's also
Raj, have you got Asperger's syndrome?
As much as I try to prove my belief, you're never going to accept it.
Listen,
Because you can't prove it.
look what he asks.
Alex, that's something you can prove.
And if I have, what's the big deal?
Break down the Asperger's syndrome.
What's the big deal?
But is that why you're acting like
Let me
this?
tell you something. There is positives as well to that condition.
Go on,
You can
break
be
down
very
the-
obsessive, and you're disconnected from the rest of the world. I'm not a sheep like you.
I'm not gonna beat this deed. Or you can see the evidence around.
And you call it Asperger's. It's not ass.
No.
Asperger's.
The universe, planets,
Asperger's.
rain coming down, fruit bearing from the trees. How can that be?
You guys are all from Hindustan. Come on.
Yeah, we're from there, so that was my ancestor at one point, but we evolved.
You have to respect him, and he has
I
to
don't like
respect
to
us.
respect this guy. Are you mad?
We know of that.
Just because he's brown.
We don't know
Just
of
because
a
he's
God,
brown.
do we?
Well, you're brown as well.
The guy's a prick.
Okay, but we don't know what.
I want to hear this.
Let's be the one that's
Don't do the divide thing.
We was never united.
Oh, he wasn't united, is it?
Wasn't united, so how can you divide us?
But we know of thieves, don't we?
That's what I'm saying, man.
The problem is, can I say something, Faji? This Indian doesn't know what the Bhagavad Gita is, doesn't know what the Rig Vedas are, doesn't know what Sanskrit is, doesn't know what the Indus Valley civilization is, knows nothing apart from anything.
And I say, hang on.
He only knows up to 200 years ago.
Can you?
Prior to that, he knows
Can you
nothing.
disprove it?
And he's calling me a coconut.
Roger, what about modern day
No, can
India?
you disprove it?
If you are modern day Indians, they're doomed.
Right, but I didn't even bring evidence to
They're
you.
doomed.
We have nuclear weapons now.
So that if
Your
you make a
nuclear
claim-
weapons go beep, dude. It's like little fireworks. Nothing happens.
Violence again, there's no point. We're going to kill one each
You're
other.
not a nuclear. You're not
Raji, do you know what he said earlier? He said the Sikhs are clowns. This is what this bunda said. I got it on camera.
And I can say, hang on.
Say to him. No. You said Sikhs are clowns. That's why in Bollywood they're shown as clowns.
Listen, let me ask you a question, innit?
Oh, sorry. I need to get back in this conversation. We'll chat. You didn't say that, dude. You said Sikhs are clowns. This is why I ripped into you. I was trying to be nice to you today.
You're acting like a clown.
Wait till it gets to night time and you're in the dark, you little Indian. I'm gonna chase you like a little rat. What? Like I'm gonna chase you like a little rat everywhere. You're gonna run around like. He's a little twat. That's right.
Where'd you guys go earlier for lunch?
You don't know what.
No, I'm saying at night time he stays.
I will tell you this.
The other person as well, Manny.
Oh, he's gone home.
Oh, you guys went for
Doing
lunch.
autopsies, they were drilling inside the
Rush
brain,
the
doing all
Terminator.
kinds of stuff. They had already mapped out the star system, so we don't actually know what people are doing.
You know he's on YouTube.
We don't actually know, and what we do know is that the Library of Alexandria was burnt down with a wealth of knowledge in there. So we don't even know what was